This short video is about how the math for the returns work. So suppose we have a fund, an investment that starts with a $10,000 beginning balance. So we start with 10,000, and then after 1 year, we make a 10% return on this initial investment, and then after another year, we have a 10% down year. So the question is, how much? What was our average return on this 2-year period holding? We tend to think clearly, saying, oh, well, we made a 10, we lost 10, so we may end up having the same, we average 0%. So we have the original $10,000. So let's do the math. So after 1 year, a 10% times 1 compounded, no, or growing at 10%, we have 11,000. Then this amount declining by 10%. In the next year, we have an ending balance of 9,900. So in reality, what was the average return for that period? So we will do the ending balance minus the original investment divided by the original investment, and that will give us a 1% return. And you can clearly see that we have 1% less than when we started, no? So in this small example here, the results are not so dramatic, but let's say that we use like a 50% return and then a 50% decline. So you can see that in order to go back, we lost 25%. No? So the learning part here is that we should always consider the putting some kind of stop loss when investing. So the idea would be minimize losses. No? So use the stop loss is pretty good. So sometimes it depends on who I put mine at 5%. So I say, well, whenever it drops by 5% in value, then it's an automatic sale. That's one way of minimizing losses, because then coming back, we will see in the next exercise how long it will take us to recover. Here's a chart from Post Oak Investments, and what they say is if you lose 10%, you need 11% to recover. Now, this is what we saw in the example. If we lose 20, then we need 25% increase to recover and go back to the original place where we started. If we go back here, if you see that we lost 50% in our prior example, and we need 100% return to recover from that big loss. So in order for us to go back to the original one here, we need a higher return to go back. I lost my, here it is. So when we have big losses, we need 900%. So this is almost impossible. So the price should go up by 9 times. No, so this is just to be realistic when we have losses. No, it's like make sure that this is from this Post Oak Private Wealth Advisors, and it's called The Mathematics of Returns, and it's a pretty good explanation as to why. And then also they have one part that I think is very useful, is about how we can start making steady increases in our capital, but that suddenly one big loss can wipe out all many years of steady rises. So we can have so many good years, but then boom, suddenly one bad year, and then we can have outsized losses that we lose so many years of prior returns. So it's like we're going back to square one on this case, no?